Hey Cicely, I just wanted to go over what I mean when I say avoiding curves. You do have some curves, but the whole assignment is really about practicing the pen tool. So when I zoom in, even not zooming in, you can see how there's just a lot of straight line segments. This should be a curve. And pretty much everywhere, these are all straight lines. There's no curves here. This is the only curve that you made really was that one. So in here, even here too, you can see where it comes to a point. So, and again, all these others are basically lines that, and you're not the only one. A lot of students do this, but the problem is that in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be creating stuff on our own. We're not just going to be tracing. And you really need to have, this lab. This is the main lab actually that puts the pen tool, all those exercises into practice here. So again, you can see here, these are all straight lines. So that's what I mean by saying that. The only curve, like I say, the only curve I'm seeing is this one here. And again, I didn't look that closely to see if you made a, like just cut off a circle or something. So anyway, yeah, I'm not trying to pick on you at all. It's just that what I was trying to encourage you to do is to spend some more time on this and turn it in again for more points. Just because they're really, most of this is not the pen tool, and I'm not saying every little thing has to be. I mean, it is the pen tool, but I'm not saying every single thing needs to be a perfect curve, but there just needs to be more than just one curve. So, and just some other feedback for the background. If you add a gradient to the sky, it'll really add a little bit more depth. Gradient fills, and usually the sky, it's from light to dark. So I do a lot of research in Google image search. This is Google image search. So again, you can always see gradients usually in the sky go from light to dark. So that's a pretty easy gradient to create. I also posted a whole lot of videos in the announcements and also in the classroom threads about different things to add to the background. So again, just trying to encourage you to practice the curves with the pen tool a little bit more so you don't get hung up in the last couple of assignments. That's a pretty common thing with this beginning class, is that people just avoid practicing the pen tool on assignments like this. The exercises are one thing, but you really need to incorporate it. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to practice on this and turn it in for for practice, mainly practice, and points. I mean, you don't really need that many points because you have a really good grade already, but again, it's mostly practice, and you do want to leave the class saying that you have some competence with the pen tool, but you need to be able to confidently create curves with that. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. As you know, I'm always on I'm on Hangouts a lot. So okay, so yeah, let me know if you need help with anything.